finishing setting up my tripod. How is everybody this evening? I hope you're doing okay. It's been a strange weather day, hasn't it? I've been in a rainy play park. I've been at the car boot sale. It rained on the way there, but it wasn't rainy when I got there. So that was good. Hi. Right, let me just check whether the YouTube casting is working. I think we are. Give me a hello in the chat to wherever you are. Bit of a lag over there, but I think we'll get there. Right, how is everybody today? What have you guys been up to? I've still got the kids home for the summer holidays. It's just going on forever. I think we're about halfway through now. This is a very strange camera angle. I feel like my chin isn't normally that shape. Okay, I think we're coming through to YouTube. Hello, hi, how you doing? We've got some treasures tonight. I can't wait to show you. I think it's been a couple of weeks since I last did a show. I feel a little bit out of practice. I've got another one 2 weeks today as well. So I need to start getting ready for that one. And I'm doing an actual in-person show on the bank holiday Monday. So I need to get ready for that too. That's with my upcycled jewellery. So busy. Now I've somehow pinned something. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what that means. We'll see what happens when I run something. So what have we got this evening? It is nearly all vintage. There's a couple of contemporary pieces in there, just little cheapy ones that I just thought were fun and that we would throw in for fun. So I will let you know what they are. We have 2 giveaways. So for the follower giveaway, we have these upcycled earrings, which were made by myself from parts of necklaces that came in through either donation or from thrift bags. And those are on new steel hooks. So that's the follower giveaway. And then for the buyer's appreciation, we've got these sterling silver cubic zirconia studs, which are super sparkly and they're quite big. If you look next to my thumbnail, they're a sizable pair. Gorgeous. So those are the giveaways. We've got some sterling silver. We've got this stunning ruby ring. Beautiful. We've got some beautiful garnets and pearls. We've got some 80s tastic plastic over here, all sorts. We've got some modern art deco rescued earrings. Look at those. Those are stunning. So I'll tell you about each piece obviously as we go through and let you know what is true vintage, what has been fixed by myself. There are quite a few pieces here that I've restored or fixed them up ready for sale. Is there anything that you've seen that you would like me to run first? Because we can jump straight in, otherwise I can move through the list. Hello, people watching over on YouTube. If you want to join us, just scan the QR code on the screen and you'll come over and you get some free credit as well. So that means you can do the giveaways and the bidding too. Where should we start? The big earrings. There's quite a few pairs of big earrings. Which ones? We've got these fabulous gold tone ones, or did you mean the deco style ones? Or, oh, I've got a squeaky chair this evening. I've got some big cloisonné enamel. Those are lovely studs. The silver ones. These ones, Nick. I don't know. I don't know if we should go straight in with those. What do you think? You're keen for those ones? We've also got these beautiful silver ones. They've got a lovely set of hallmarks on them, and I think this is a grey slate. Really pretty sterling. And if Donna pops in tonight, she was after some cloisonné enamel. So I've popped in a couple of cloisonné earrings and a cuff or clamper. There is all sorts. Shall we see what's on the list? I'll start with a little fun one. Shall we start with the one that was in my YouTube short this evening? So this is a lovely piece of amethyst. I don't know how well you can see that in the light here, but it is a lovely piece of purple amethyst. Let me just see. Oh, I just realised I've got the wrong light on behind me. Let's see if we can improve the situation. That was hot. Does that improve things a bit? I don't think I can sit under this light actually, it's too hot. Let's turn the little one off. So it's a beautiful purple amethyst, and it's one that's been glued into its setting. It's not like a high quality piece of silver, but it's a lovely, fun vintage piece. It's adjustable, and this one came in quite mangled, and I've hammered it back out into shape. It's a size R or an 8, almost a 9 at the moment, but you can see that there's a bit more adjustment in there if you wanted to make it bigger as well. It looks like it could be alpaca silver. I haven't tested it for sterling, but I don't think it's sterling. I think it is a costume one, and it's a very cool one. Let's see, what should we do, guys? 20 seconds maybe. Let me know if you think it's too long or too short a time, and we can adjust. So this is amethyst gemstone. Not sure on the age, it's got a 90s feel about it, but could be as old as 70s maybe. Nick fancies this one. Isn't it lovely? And say adjustable, so you can make it whatever size you like. It's currently a bit too big for me. Well done, Nick, you're off the blocks. Now, in the spirit of being eco-friendly, I have kept everybody's names where I've written down the tags from previous sales, so I don't have to keep writing them all out and wasting more bits of paper. So let's find your one. There you are. It's a gorgeous style. I love it too. That's the sort of ring that I would have bought for myself before I had the business. Now I had to sell it all. Sad times. Let's go for another little fun one. We haven't got very many people on. We had a lot of bookmarks on the show, so hopefully more people will join us. I know there's a couple of other people alive this evening as well. So these are little seeds. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're African. I've put on the listing African seeds, and I think this came in missing part of its clasp, and I've repaired it. It's just a fun little bit of costume vintage, and it is 7.5 inches long. There's a right old mix in tonight's sale, as you'll see as we go through, and we're starting this one at £1. Just a sweet little fun one. Be nice for stacking. Should have kept it. No, I can't keep it all. I try, but I really can't keep it all. I've realised there's quite a lot of red things in tonight's auction. Would have been quite a good themed one, wouldn't it? Where should we go next? How about a fun bit of plastic fantastic? I couldn't tell you how old this one is. It's could be modern to look retro, it could be retro, hard to say. Hi Catties Tatties. So we've got a nice thick chunky bangle. Hi Jen, thanks for joining us. We're just getting started. So this one we are starting at £4, and I'm going to put that one on 30 seconds because I can see someone's had a bell on it. I am good, thank you very much. Just surviving the holidays. I was saying we're halfway through, and it's long so far. Lots of play parks in the rain, which is what we were doing today. I've got a swimming lesson tomorrow. I'm off to meet an Instagram follower tomorrow who's got a great big bag of jewellery for me to collect, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's put this one back on. Nope, no takers on that one. I think I'll leave the other plastic ones to a bit later. Where should we go, guys? Should we do some earrings? So these ones are gemstone drops. Got a bit of tiger's eye in there. I can't remember what this green stone is called. I can never remember what it's called. But they're a little stack, greens and browns. And I'll move these onto new silver plated hooks unless you would rather have the original ones. And these are just starting at £2. If you wanted them on sterling hooks, those are £3 extra. We could add that for you, but the silver plated new hooks will be free of charge, and I'll just do that automatically unless you tell me not to. New shinies, I know. I've been picking up lots over the summer. Lots of lovely things. They take us on my gemstone stacks. They were cute. Where should we go next? Tell me. So for people joining since I showed the giveaways, this is the follower giveaway. They're upcycled by myself from parts of necklaces that were donated or thrifted, and they're on new steel hooks. And this one is the buyer's appreciation. We've got another cool ring. I think this one is probably steel, and it's a dark red glass that looks like a garnet. It's that kind of colour. I've got quite small fingers, so don't be fooled by the fact I've got it on my thumb. Let's see. It's a size Q. It's just at the top of the R actually, so QR, or an 8 if you work in American. Let me just find it on the list. So everything tonight is already in the shop listings, so do go in and have a look and let me know if there's something that you want to run. So this is a steel one. There's no markings on it. It's just a really pretty statement ring. Hello, people coming in. Hello, people over on YouTube. Hi, Jack. You haven't missed very much. I think we're 5 items in. And hello, disturbed user. I'd like your username. Okay. Should we do something silver? Should do those big silver ones for Nick. So, look at these stunners. So these are beautiful red garnets and freshwater pearls set in sterling silver, and they've got this lovely hook on the back, so they hang along. They're gorgeous, aren't they? I think I actually gasped when I saw these. They're just over 4 centimetres. Oh look, there you can see the colour of the red. It's a bit tricky to see in the light box the colour of the gemstones, but you can see there, they're just stunning. They're marked 925 on the back, obviously for sterling silver. They've been hand shaped, you can see. I nearly did make that a perfect circle at the top, but I decided I would leave it as they were made, so I think that will hang nicely in the ear. So these ones we're starting, I think, at 20, yes. So garnets and freshwater pearls. I did do a Google Lens search on them. I couldn't find anything quite the same, which is always frustrating. Ronnie fancies these ones. Oh, Nick's fighting back. Aren't they stunning? Shall I show them to you on the ear? And they'll obviously be sterilised before sent out as well. All of my earring hooks are always sterilised or changed. Congratulations! That is your first purchase from me. Thank you very much. So I assume that you've been on Whatnot before, but in case you haven't, you will get bundled postage. It'll only go up if you go over a certain weight or if you buy something that needs a bigger box. I'm really pleased they're going to a good home because I think they're gorgeous. Beautiful. Sorry, Nick, that you didn't get those ones. Is there anything else that you guys would particularly like me to run so that you can bundle? Let me know. We've got a few notification bells on the rubies. Hi, Sam. Been eyeing the shop for days. Oh, I'm so pleased you got them then. That's lovely. I'll let you know, Nick, if I ever find another pair. So, where should we go? Where should we go? This beautiful brooch also has a garnet, and this one has a pre-bid on it already. So this came into me, I can't quite remember where it came from now, but it's been in my box of things to fix for ages. One of its wings had come off, and I've used jeweller's glue to stick it back in place, and it's beautiful. I doubt if it's ever been worn because it was still in a little packet. What does it say on there? I think it says IJI. Let me just have a little look so I can tell you. Yeah, it says it's a copyright symbol, and then it looks like it says IJI, and it comes with, it was just in a little baggie, and it comes with this little card that says it's a genuine garnet, genuine mother of pearl, round and fully faceted gemstone, wing-shaped hand cut mother of pearl, red and cream, 3mm garnet, 0.14 carats. So I assembled that with it as well, and it's just over 4 centimetres long, just so that you can see the rough kind of size. No worries at all, Sam. Thank you for coming along to support. I do very much appreciate people spending their evening with me. My husband's becoming a whatnot widow, bless him. Isn't that pretty? I've never seen anything quite like it before. So again, we've got a really lovely dark red garnet. Bit of the Hunger Games. Well, the necklace, the Katniss is... Yeah, I see what you mean, actually. It does, doesn't it? I love the Hunger Games books. Well, and the films, but I read the books before the films, I think. Deirdre's got this one. I'm not even sure if she's in. I think it was a pre-bid. If you're here, congratulations. Thank you very much. Let me just find your little name tag. What else have people been buying and whatnot? Have you had any good treasures lately? I got a really good treasure today. Do you want to see? This is a bucket list find for me, and it may well stay in my personal collection for a little bit. I found Taxco. This is Taxco Mexico silver, and it's so black. Look how black it was. I found that at the car boot sale today. I bought a whole bag of things for £3, and I just bought it because it went with the dress that I'm wearing. And then I spotted the markings later this afternoon when I had another look at it and properly squealed, because I've never found Taxco in the UK before. I think it worked out to be 37p when I worked out the amounts. I can't wait to clean that up. That will be in my YouTube shorts once I've cleaned it all up so that you can see how it comes up. Or should I not clean it up? Should it stay looking dark and vintage and just have a sort of antibacterial clean? I don't know. Very excited about that one anyway. Right, where should we go next? It is amazing. I'm so excited. I love a little treasure like that. They don't come along that often to get something for 37p that's beautiful sterling silver like that. I certainly haven't paid that little for the things that were on the display today. Is there anything on the list that anybody would particularly like me to run? Otherwise, I'll just work my way through it. Don't know whether we should stick to silver or not. It is proper treasure. Proper treasure. I said that to my girls. They were in the car. I was like, girls, I've got treasure. I've got treasure. They bought some jewellery as well from the same guy. I think my big one got a charm bracelet with little fruits and things on it, and she got a really amazing 1950s plastic fruits necklace. She jumped on it. I was gutted. She paid 10p, and it's like it's got all different fruits hanging from it. It's amazing. Anyway, maybe one day she'll give it to me. I was like, you cannot cut that up. Please promise me you're not going to cut that up. Anyway, I digress. So let's have a look at this one. This one I think is a B. Do you know the brand B as in BEE? Yes, it says B925, and I think it's a little bit of mother of pearl shell in the centre there. It's a really diddy little dainty one. So sterling silver, and it is a size N or a small 7 if you're in US sizes. Excuse my squeaky chair, can you hear that? It's driving me mad. I did tighten it up before I started, but everything comes from the car boot sale, even my furniture. So they do have their little quirks. Somebody's got a notification on this one, so I'll give it a 30-seconder. Isn't that sweet? I've questioned the mother of pearl, but I think that's what it is. It's really pretty. It goes quite nicely with that necklace actually in the background. Let's take it back off there. Sweet. No takers on my little silver ring. It's quite a small size to be fair. Hi Elle, how are you doing? Thanks for hopping in. Oh, just looking at the YouTube comments, Jack says that your ring came today and you love it. Oh, that was quick. I'm really pleased that you like it. That was a giveaway on my 2K subscriber live over on YouTube. That's great. I'm glad you like it. What should we do next? Do you guys want to stick with silver or do you want to go costume? Shall we have a look at these deco earrings? So these are not 1920s Art Deco. These are Stella and Dot. Can you believe it? They look, they just look amazing, like proper vintage 1920s. But they have a Stella and Dot on the back of them. So they were studs and they came in a bag of broken bits and they only had one stud on. So I've taken them off and they're now on new steel hooks. So the steel won't lose its colour or anything. They will be a good forever. And they're a beautiful long drop. New hooks, of course. Hi Emily, thanks for dropping in. And we have a bid on these already. Somebody fancies them. It's Deirdre again. I don't know if she's with us. Perhaps she popped in the bids because she knew she couldn't come in. Aren't they stunning? Real sparklers with loads and loads of little sparkles. Gosh, look how amazing they go with this. That would be a nice pairing, wouldn't it? Those have gone to Deirdre. Congrats if you are watching and just being quiet. I'll pop those with your brooch. Should we go more earrings? I never know what order to do things in. Should we go for a necklace? Let's bring that one down so it doesn't fall. So this one is a really pretty beaded necklace. We've got some mother of pearl shell. I think, is that plastic or glass? I think that one's plastic. I think that one's glass. Is that real pearl? Let's just have a look. Yeah, we've got freshwater pearl. We've got little roses. Nice and sparkly and light catching. And then on the clasp here we have a lovely 925, and then it's got this nice extension chain with a little crystal at the bottom. And it is too long for my ruler. What am I doing? Sorry. Let me do it on the tape measure. Amount of practice. What's it been? 2.5 weeks? So it is just under 19 inches up to just over 20 inches with the extension. Here we go. You're being very quiet tonight. Are we not feeling chatty? I'm feeling chatty because I've got my customary pina colada, which I have when I go live. Just a little can, a cheeky little can. No takers on my pretty beads. Let's see. I have got a few brooches in this evening as well. Shall we go for the rings? Let me show you these two. So these are faux cameos, as in they're not shell ones, and they're gold tone, adjustable. There's not really any signs of age. Obviously they've got the vintage look about them. I'm not sure how old they are. This one here, the black one, has a little bit of plating loss on the band, you can see, and that is the reason why I've got £1 start price on this one and £2 start price on this one. So I will run those separately. Let's do the black one first. I'll put the other one down so that we're not going to confuse things. And as I say, it is adjustable, but just so you can see where it's currently sitting is an O or a 7. It's very pretty. It doesn't go with what I'm wearing at all. A fun little piece, and just £1. I'll run the blue one in a second. Okay, so that was the one with the plating loss on the band. This one is a blue, it's a sort of grey blue, and the start on this one is £2. I have got a proper cameo in tonight as well, a really beautiful silver one with a proper cameo shell, and some stunning silver necklaces too. I wish it would focus a little bit closer. It goes out of focus when I bring it up to you. But there are pictures in everything if you look at the listings. You'll be able to see the close-up pictures that I took. Okay. Let's have a look at this one. If I can get it off the stand. This is the most amazing beaded necklace. So I might have to show it to you on this side. This is a flapper length necklace. Look how long that is. And it's all been beaded in this beautiful pattern. Now it's 1920s style, but I really couldn't tell you how old it is. It's very hard to tell. It's a sort of dark grey silver colour with golds and whites. These I think were black and have lost a little bit of coating, these ones here. And it has got a couple of fragile areas, but it is just stunning. So just here you can see where the cord has stretched, or the cotton has stretched ever so slightly. But really beautiful patterns. It'd be amazing if you were going to a 1920s party. Oh, excuse me, talking too much. Gulp of my water. Jack says, cocktails on a Wednesday evening, decadence. I know. That's how I roll. It's only from a can. It's not it's not, you know, a homemade cocktail or a bar-made cocktail. So we've got these bits that hang down at the bottom here. Okay, let me move that one out of the way. We've lost one off the stand whilst we were doing that, haven't we? That was our beautiful banded agate. Look at that. Stunning. Let's put that one back there. Can you see anything that you would like me to pull out to show or to run now? I've got a few sort of pocket money type items that are under a £5. Some little fun ones, a few costume, vintage, a very few contemporary pieces that are just £1 or £2 as well. It's a right old mix tonight, cater a bit for everybody. Shall we have a look at this coral one? Look at this one. So beautiful red coral, freshwater pearls, and then look at this amazing clasp. It's like an apple. I don't know if it's meant to look like an apple. It's a sterling silver clasp with a bar closure. Let me just check the length for you. It's 24 inches, so it's got a good length on it. Oh, went the wrong way. So you see it sits quite low. Beautiful coral, and those are proper freshwater pearls as well. And that one we're starting at 20. There we go. You see the colour of it, it's just stunning. It is a red rather than an orange. Pretty, pretty. So people coming in, welcome. I'm Kat. If you look in the shop listings, bottom right, everything has been pre-photographed and uploaded. So if you see anything that you'd like me to run or rerun, drop it in the comments. We're not that many items in. I've got 40 something to show. So we've got lots to look at, and it's a real mix of things tonight. Where should we go next? Let's have a look at this one. So this is another long necklace. It's white metal, so silver tone metal with turquoise coloured beads, but I don't think those are turquoise, as in the gemstone. But you could get away with it easily. It's another long one. Gosh, it's hard to know which way to move. The camera goes the opposite way. Let me check the length on this one. I spent quite a long time looking at this one because it does look like silver, but there's no markings on it, and I think I don't think that it is. 34 inches, so it's a nice long length, and we've got this almost paperclip type chain at the top, and then these with the rope twist figure of 8 in the centre, and then it comes down to a wide drop with a larger bead. Very, very pretty, and we're starting this one at just £4. I'm running a few of them at 30 seconds. That's because some of them have got notification bells on them. Thank you, Nick. Nick fancies this one. Isn't it lovely? This would be really nice layered. I looked at it for ages thinking I could layer this up with lots of my turquoise gemstones, but like I say, I can't keep it all. It's got to go. So I'm pleased it's going to a good home. Very pretty. Yeah, it's one of those things you can wear it with loads of things. Well done, Nick. Let me pop that with your other bits. There we go, with your ring. Anything else that you would like to see, Nick? Hello, for Rosemary. Nice to see you here. I know you're on holiday. Hope you've had a lovely day. We've had a nice day. I spent 3.5 hours in an adventure play park, so I was ready to get home and get online with you guys and have my pina colada. Let me see, what should we do next? Let's have a look at another silver one. So we've got some mother of pearl shell that's been carved out into this lovely spiral. It's in a beautiful sterling silver setting, and it's got a 925 just there. It's one of these lovely hinge bales. Oh, good. Glad you had a great day too. We had a lot of rain here today. Did you have rain today? Hopefully not. So I've put it on this cord, which has got a 925 sterling silver on the clasp. So silver findings and a silver and mother of pearl pendant. Let me just check the length. 16 inches on this one, but you can take it off this if you would rather have it on a chain, but I just thought it looked quite cool on there. Oh, hot in Norfolk. Maybe it's coming your way. It wasn't forecast to rain. We got ready for the car boot sale, which felt like it took forever to get out of the house. And then as we stepped outside, it started raining. But 10 minutes up the road at the car boot sale, it wasn't raining there until 45 minutes later when we'd finished. So it was perfect. And we got some lovely, lovely things today. Anyway, did you have thunderstorms? No, not today, did you? Not today for us. That would be fun in the background, wouldn't it? My friend was saying she was, where was she? I think she was in Dorset watching meteor showers at the weekend. Now it's pouring in Florida. Let me show you this one up here. So it's a nice sizable one. My friend was saying earlier she's got the earrings to match this. She didn't offer them to me though, sadly. Hi Dory. We're just talking about the weather. Let's see, what haven't we done? Should we do a little fun one? A little contemporary one. So I met a subscriber on Sunday at the car boot sale. It was really exciting. I told her that I upcycle jewellery. She said, I know your jewellery rescue, which was lovely. And I bought 2 bags of rings from her. And I think this was in one of those. It's contemporary, but I just thought it was really fun. So I popped it in the sale for £1 start price. And it's wires. Well, not wires, but it's to look like wires. Fame, I know. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, it was very exciting. She was also very similar to me. I think she said she was an ex-jeweller and a crafter, and she had a whole table and floor full of bags of jewellery. So I bought 3 bags from her. So there'll be a video. It'll probably be September, October by the time I've got round to filming and uploading it, but there will be a video on that. So this one is, whoops. It actually comes right down into the top of the P. So an O to P. And it's starting at as £1. As I say, it's a contemporary one. It's not sterling. It's just fun. I just thought it was fun. I like to have a few pocket money items in. And if it doesn't go, I shall wear it because I think it will look great with silver. It's got that kind of coating on it that doesn't seem to wear off straight away. No takers on that one. You'll see me wearing that one in future videos. Okay, what should we look at next? About a bit of boho. Has anybody got any festivals to go to? Check out this one. So it's white metal. It's probably a low grade, like an alpaca or something. And we've got coral on here. These are like little bells, but they don't actually tinkle. And then we've got some lovely gemstones up here. I guess they must be agates, but correct me if I'm wrong. They're a sort of orangey coral peachy colour. And then just a lobster clasp out the top. I'll chop that end off. There's a little bit of cord sticking out there. This one is, oops, gosh, keep knocking the tripod. I either need more or less pina colada, but I'm not sure which way it is. So this one is 16.5 inches. And for reference, I don't know which way to go for the camera. This one's starting at £8. Actually, it would go quite nicely with your ring neck, wouldn't it? Because it's got similar squiggles on it. It's probably similar age. I reckon that could be either 90s or 70s, couldn't it? They kind of go with either genre, either decade rather. It's nice, isn't it? Oh, did that persuade you? Showing you the ring. It's gorgeous. Oh, congratulations. We really, really do have the same taste. I'm so pleased that you're saving me from myself. Oh, the necklace stand's looking a bit bare now, aren't they? Let's move some bits around. Let's have a look at these. So I think, though I could be wrong because I handle a lot of jewellery, but I think these came in a bag of broken bits from Lex at Bad Biscuit, and I can't remember what I did to them, whether they just needed new hooks, whether I had to stick something back in, or if I took something off. I can't remember, but I definitely rescued them from broken bits. They're on, are they on new hooks? I think they're on new gold plated hooks, but I will sterilise them anyway just in case, or if you'd rather I can swap them over to new steel hooks. Upselling, yeah, I did used to work in sales. I didn't tell you that, did I? I've done so many jobs, honestly. I was an assistant manager for Claire's Accessories in my 20s as well. So it's kind of come round full circle. Oh, my live listings has crashed. Just give it a second to come up. It's not showing me the listings. What are we going to do about that? Oh, it says, this is embarrassing. Looks like something went wrong. Ah, there we go. We're back. So these ones were starting at £5. Oh, I've put new hooks on there, so I'll swap them. I'll swap them over for new gold tone steel hooks because I honestly can't remember whether those were new ones or not. So I'll swap them over. They're very pretty. Get lost in my hair. And they've got sort of grey and pinky coloured stones. Are they gemstones actually? I don't even know. Let's have a look. I think they are actually. Pretty. Okay. Let's have another look at a little fun one. So this is a lapis gemstone bracelet, silver tone. Another cute little stacking one. Let me just check the length on it. This one is just under 8 inches, so it's slightly longer. And this one was starting at just £2. If I can get it to load. I'm going to have to use Whatnot as an excuse for a new phone at some point. I think it crashes out my other apps sometimes. Cute little one. I don't know where everybody is this evening. Is there something on that I've missed? I don't know. I'm in my own little world of jewellery, so I never really know what else is going on in the world. It's a nicer place to be. Shall we have a look at these green gemstones? This one I've had for a long time because I wasn't really sure what to list it as. So it tests on the Presidium as quartz, citrine, amethyst. So it could be green amethyst or it could be quartz, and it's a sort of lime green colour, and it's faceted so that it just looks amazing in the light. It has an N on the maker's mark here. I don't know if you can see that. And it's got a 925 there. So the clasp is sterling silver. Potentially these, I haven't tested it because I'm scared of the testing acids and I hardly ever test anything. But I've priced it because of the gemstones, because it's just a stunning, yeah, really unusual. I couldn't find anything like it online. I've had it in my inventory for, well, in my unlisted inventory for a long time because I couldn't find the maker or confirm the gemstones, but it's time to move it on if somebody fancies it. And it's about 23 inches long, so it's a nice long one. I could cut it up and make other things, but that feels like a bit of a shame. Such a stunner. Still going the wrong way. Isn't that gorgeous? Sam says most days I wasn't I wish I wasn't almost 6 feet tall with my father's fat fingers and wrists. Oh, you sound amazing. I think it's nice to be tall. My 10-year-old's super tall already. I think she's going to be, she could easily be a 6-footer. So this one we are starting at 30 because it is such a stunner and super unusual. It's nice and heavy too. I think it was one of my early YouTube shorts of doing this and seeing the gemstones sparkle in the light. Nick would love to be taller. Do you know, we always want what we don't have, don't we? We were talking about this, about curly hair and straight hair the other day. I like my curls now, but it's taken a few years to appreciate them. Let's put that one back up there. Gasp for my water. Is there anything you guys would like me to run or show, or both? I can't bear the indecision of not knowing what to run next. Should we go back up to the top of the list? We've got a little bit of gold. A little bit of gold. Oops. By the way, there are also some buy it nows, so things that I've run in previous sales that I've put in as bargains in the buy it now section. So if you go into the shop listings, you'll see those as well. Is it too early to do the agate? This one? Yeah, we can do that one next. So these are crosses, as you can see, studs. So these were quite curly on the edges and I flattened them out, but you can see that they're not 100%. They'll be flat on the ear, but you can see that there is a slight little kink in the metal there, which is why I've priced them so low. One of the backs is marked for 9-carat gold and the other isn't, so I suspect that one of them has been replaced, so I can only say for sure that one of those is gold, but they are gold studs. And we're starting those at just £12, which I think if they go at this price will be slightly under the scrap value for them, so hopefully they're a good price. Sweet little crosses. Just to show you the size. Why do these cameras, the facing cameras, always go backwards? Why do they not correct themselves? Keep it zen. Thank you, keep it zen. Oh, I don't think it went through, so let me know. Let me know if you would like to sort that out later on. We can rerun them. Have this carnelian agate and necklace, and it's gorgeous. That sounds good. Carnelian agate. Carnelian's pretty, isn't it? Let's have a look at this agate then. So this is a beautiful polished banded agate. If you look in the shop listings at the pictures, you'll see it better closer up. It's got whites, greys, oranges. It's got these swirls here, loads and loads and loads of layers. It's in a sterling setting. Now, this was on a different chain. Well, that sounds like a bargain, Sam. This was on a different chain which had the 925 mark on the chain, and it wasn't removable from the chain, and I have removed it and put it onto a new loop. The reason why I'm telling you that is because it's not marked 925 on here, but it is sterling. And the chain that I've moved it onto is also sterling and has a little 925 here. It's a nice belcher chain, and it is slightly shorter than the original one, which I felt was too long for it. It didn't quite suit it. And that is 20 inches. But obviously with a belcher chain, you can clip it further along if you wanted to make it shorter, or if you wanted me to put an extra jump ring in to make it a certain length, then I could do that, like 16 or 18 inch, for example. Oh, don't worry, keep it zen. Yeah, let me know. I don't know how, that's never happened to me before, so I'm sure we can work it out though. Let's run this beautiful agate one. Where is it? There it is. This one we are starting at £20, which is a bargain if it goes for that. Nick fancies this one. Let me show you the size. It's just beautiful. It's like clouds and smoke, and so the chain is long enough that you can pick it up and look at it, which is nice. I like that with a pendant. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it, when you can't see it? Well done, Nick. That's a really gorgeous one. Do you want to see the one I bought at the same time as that one? And I wanted to keep them both, and I've let them both go into the sale. Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? So from the same lady. So this was a lady whose mother had passed away very sadly, unexpectedly, and she was a jewellery dealer, and she said she had 600 pieces to get through. So she's taken my details, so we might get some more from her. So each one had a little tag on to say what it was. And this one is turquoise and amethyst on sterling. And it's got a 925 on the back there. It's attached onto its chain. Is so unusual. She put on her tag, it said Art Nouveau inspired. And there's a 925 up here on the clasp as well. It's a shorter chain. Let me just check the length for you. Can you imagine 600 items? Mind you, I've probably got more than that here. Not 600 sterling silver items though, sadly. That would be a bit of a dream. 16 inches this one is. And the stool's creaking again. Oh. There we go. Really, really pretty. And this one we're also starting at 20. So you've got turquoise there and a little amethyst in there. Has it got a bit of gold around it? Let me just have a look. No, I think it's all silver. And so it's stamped 925 on the back there as well. So unusual. Ah, for Rosemary fancies this one. I could see you in this actually. Oh, congratulations. Little holiday purchase for you. Let me keep that one aside for you. That might be waiting for you when you get back from your holiday. Thank you very much. Where should we go next? Look, my neck is naked. Should we put something back on it? Let's move that one out of the way. Have a look through the list if you weren't here at the start, and let me know if there's anything that you want to rerun that's still on the list. We've got coral, we've got the lovely beads. There's a few more necklaces, or we've still got some gorgeous sterling to come as well. That beauty there. Okay. Should we run the plastic ones? Have a little bit of change of tune, as they're still at the top of the list. So these are nice GB colours actually. Got red, white and blue, and there's a brown one in the middle. 80s fantastic plastic. Just a little stack that I've put together. Just a little cheeky bargain price at £3. And they are grown up sized. It is so unusual, isn't it? Any 70s pendant necklaces, quite possibly. Yes, let me just let this run down and then I will show you This one could well be 70s. It's a little pendant and it's got glass, blue glass with a little bit of silver in. It looks like the galaxy. And really pretty. It's not sterling, it's a white metal, but you can tell it's that lovely quality. And no markings on it at all. And just check the length of the chain. It is 17 inches on the chain. Really pretty one. I can't guarantee it's 70s, but it says 70s to me. What do you guys think? Just find it on the list. We've got a right old mix in tonight. Just show you what it looks like on here. Squeaky stool. It's hard to see in this light, but it's got really beautiful foil in the back of it, a silvery, I assume it's foil, it's a sort of silvery in the back of the blue. Lovely royal blue. No worries at all. Thanks for dropping in. There's quite a mix. If you look in the bottom right in the listings, there's lots in there, different price ranges. So if there's anything you'd like me to run, let me know. Let's pop that one back on there. Can't see why that I pay. So the bank wanted me to authorise the payment. Oh, I don't know how we get around that. Does anybody know how to help keep it zen? If you go into your little wallet on the right hand side, is it asking you to do anything in there? I know that when I joined and then I didn't buy anything for months, when I then did try to, it wanted me to do something to verify something in that area. I can't remember what it was now, but it might be worth having a look in there. And if not there, maybe go out into your settings and see if there's anything in the payment settings. I can run it again if that helps, but I don't want it to happen to you again and then somebody might outbid you. I don't know how we fix that. I'm sure it will have sent you a notification, will it, to tell you what to do. Let's see where we are on the list. I'm going to go back up to the top again and just run the other plastic bangles. These are really fun for the summer. They'd be so cool if you were going to a party like in Barbie dress. Look how fun those are. I love a bit of plastic. So these two obviously had a gold running around them, which has started to fade. I think they are probably 80s. The three pink ones are the same, but the middle one is darker. Oh, that's a good idea. Keep it zen. Hopefully we can sort it out for you. So we're starting these ones at just £4 for 5 bangles. Adult size. Thought the colours look nice together. So I tend to keep up my bangles and then I will keep them all in a box and then I make a little stack of them and the colours look nice together. Okay, shall we run the followers giveaway? Haven't done that yet, have we? So these were parts from, I think, 2 different necklaces. I can't quite remember now, but they're a pair of my upcycled ones. So one arm of my business is restoring and reselling vintage and the other is making upcycled jewellery from broken bits, saving it from landfill. So these are on brand new steel hooks, gold tone, and anybody can join in the giveaway as long as you are over 18 and in the UK and that you follow my shop page. So that's running now. We've got 5 minutes on there. Thank you. Yeah, they're nice long ones. They were in one of my YouTube videos with the upcycling at the end, but I can't remember which one. So we'll leave that one running. The odds are quite good. There's not many people in tonight. I don't know where everybody is. I don't know what everybody's doing. I'm going to have another gasp of my water. Hello to people watching over on YouTube. If you want to come and join in the giveaway, you've got 4.5 minutes. If you scan the QR code on the screen, it'll take you over, give you some free credit, and then you can enter the giveaway as well. Let's go back to our auctions. I've got another glass one next. This is just a really stunning piece of glass work. So it's a flower. I don't know, how do they do that? It's amazing. I'm assuming it's lamp work. It's a pink glass flower and it's on a purple cord with a lobster clasp. It does come off there, you could put it on whatever you want it to, but the cord is good. It looks new. This one came into me with a broken clasp which I fixed, and it's 20 inches. And we're starting this one at just £2. No, it's funny, I had 25 people who bookmarked the show, so I thought it was going to be a really busy one. But that's fine, you're snapping up the goodies. We've only got 2 entries in the giveaway, so everyone can join as long as you're in the UK and over 18. And if you don't follow the page, you can click Sustainer Beads at the top and go in and follow, and then you can enter. It's a 50-50 chance at the moment. That one is finished. Another little fun costume one, similar to that silver one. This came from a subscriber via the car boot sale, and it's a gold tone. I just thought it looks so cool as a thumb ring. This one's just a £1 start, contemporary one, and it's a size Q. Let's get that one going. 2 more minutes on the giveaway with only 3 entries. Get your entries in. So this one's gold tone, no markings, just a bit of fun. Okay. Let's see what's next on the list. And we've got a cameo next. This is a stunner of a cameo. So it's a proper shell cameo. You can see the way the light shines through it there. It's this beautiful peachy colour. Pretty lady carved into it. And then it's got this stunning silver surround, which can be worn either on a necklace chain or as a brooch. It's got a safety clasp. And the marking on here is very hard to read. I think that it says 800 on it, which would be a silver, not sterling silver, because sterling silver is 925, but still a good grade of silver at 800. It's possible it says something else because it is very faint, but I spent a long time studying it through the loop, and that's what I think that it is. It's certainly silver anyway, you can see that it is, and it's a good size. It is 4 centimetres or 1.5 inches, and it's pretty special, so we're going to start this one at 30. It's one of the stars of tonight's shows, which go from £1 to £30 on our listing prices. Oh, who's our winner? Kieran Sim, congratulations. Let me just make a note of that for you. I'm supposed to be showing this. Sim, congratulations. Let's pop on back there. So that was for these pretty upcycled earrings. We've also got a buyer's appreciation giveaway, which are these sterling studs with cubic zirconias. You're very welcome. So I'll run that at the end when we're done. If you're coming in and you've missed things, do have a look in the listings on the bottom right and let me know if there's anything that you'd like me to run or rerun. We haven't gone through the whole list yet. This one is a vintage jewel craft brooch, which is a collectible name. It's got a safety clasp here, which is nice and secure. And this came into me with a missing focal, and it's been sitting in my broken box for ages, waiting for the right stone to come in. So these are glass. This one I bought at the car boot sale a couple of weeks ago from one of my house clearance guys. It was just loose in his box, and it's a pretty perfect replacement on there. So jewel craft is gold tone. It's a nice size. It goes nicely with my dress actually. And because it's a restoration, we're starting this one at just £4. So size wise, 5.5 centimetres or just over 2 inches wide. A genuine jewellery rescue, as quite a few of them are for tonight. Nice fit, yeah, it's good, isn't it? And it's been put in there with proper jeweller's glue. Thank you, Ronnie. Let me put that with your other bits. Oh, you've got the gorgeous earrings, haven't you? Oh, some nice parcels going out in the morning. Our road is closed at the moment, so the postman can't get down to pick my orders. So I'm having to walk all the way down into our village with the parcels, but that's fine. I'm looking forward to doing that tomorrow. And what's next on the list? Should we do another brooch? So this is another, oh, everything's falling over. This is another restoration. So this came into me with 2 of its stones loose. So if you don't know me, I'm Kat, and I restore and upcycle broken and unwanted and thrifted jewellery. So people send me in bits that are broken and I buy them from the charity shops and so on. So there were a couple that were missing and I have glued them back in with jeweller's glue. But there is one thing to note, which is that some of the coating, like the foil coating, has started to come off on a few of them. But you probably can't even see it on there, so you won't see it in wear. But it's a very low start price because of that. It's one of these clasps. It might have been from Lex. I can't remember. She did send me a lovely big box of broken bits a while back, and some things have just been sitting in a box waiting to be glued, and then I just do a whole batch of gluing at once. It will have been in a video for sure. So if you don't follow me on YouTube, I'm Jewellery Rescue over there, and I do unboxings and thrift hauls, and I show my restorations and my upcycles in my shorts as well. Yeah, it would have been somewhere. Yeah, of course, if it came from Lex, it would have been one of her videos as well as in one of my videos. So this one's starting at just £2, and it's got the Aurora Borealis stones in it as well. These beautiful clear, almost rainbow ones. That one's going to Ronnie too. Congrats. I have got another very fun brooch which came in. This is a very different style to everything else, but it's so fun. This is a polymer clay one, and I would say this is probably late 80s, early 90s, and it came in missing its bar, but it was in the bag, and you can see where it was glued all of those years ago because it's gone a little bit orange there, but I've glued it back on so that it can be worn again. It's got a safety clasp on it, just a little bit of fun. And we're starting that at £1. I'd like it to go to a good home. If not, it'll go on my denim jacket. Ronnie has a massive brooch collection. Ah, do you wear them? Some brooch collectors do wear them and others don't. So it's just over 3 centimetres, 3.5 centimetres. No takers on that one. I think my 10-year-old had her eye on that, so I might let her have that as a little reward for something at some point. Let's see what else we've got left. We've got all sorts. Oh, we've got all of the cloisonne to run as well. Should we go for the earrings? So pop these in for Donna because she asked me for enamel, but I don't think she's in tonight. Oh, you do wear them? Oh, that's wonderful. Are they all vintage or do you collect modern ones as well? Just started mine. I have a snowflake brooch and a beautiful owl brooch. Oh. I've got lots of brooches, both in inventory and in real life in my jewellery box. So these are vintage cloisonne enamel with butterflies and roses on a black background. They're not marked and they are on, I think, what is replacement hooks because these are silver. So I will put these onto gold tone steel hooks if they sell. I like that you can wear anything and put them in a bag. Yeah, I love to put I not that I go out that much in the evenings now, but to put a brooch on a plain clutch bag is really fun as well. I saw a lady wearing one in the top of her collar on a blouse the other day. It looked really nice. There would have been another brooch in here, but my 5-year-old absolutely fell in love with one. And she's been such a good girl this week. I'll let her have it. It's too much of a soft touch. So these ones we're starting at £6. They are very pretty. I have lots of cloisonne myself. So they're black with red roses and a sort of bluey butterfly on them. Yeah, my girls are definitely chips off the old block. My eldest has just bought a bead spinner and she's made a whole bowl of stock. So she's going to be, I can just tell I'm going to be doing craft fairs with her before I know it. Or she'd like me to set her up an Etsy shop and stuff. I can't do it on top of all this other stuff I'm already doing. It's too much. Let's run the cloisonne clamper. So this is quite similar to those earrings. We've got a rose and butterfly again, this time on a cream background, gold tone, and it's a clamper. And it's in really good condition actually. Often these are missing parts of their enamel or the metal has gone really funny. This one is actually in really good condition. I'll just show it to you on the wrist. It's very enterprising of her. Yeah, she is. She's definitely got the entrepreneurial streak. Keep it zen. Would you like me to rerun them again? I can do that in a minute if you like. I'll just be sad for you if you got outbid on them. I don't know if there's another way of doing it that doesn't risk that. Let me know what you'd like to do. Have we got any other sellers in that could advise on that if the payment didn't go through? I'll see what it says because it might be in my solds actually. See if there's anything on my end. Okay, let's have a look at that for you. And just see if it says anything in the sold items. It says winner pending payment. My only option is to edit the listing or add it to a different show. I don't think I can run it again. There doesn't seem to be an option. So I think that we have to work it out one way or another. We can message on here, so if it hasn't worked out this evening, if it hasn't prompted you to do anything, then we can work that out. Really loved Romance is saying, can she pay via a tip, or if you go out of the app and in again? That's a good idea. So if you completely shut down Whatnot, close the app properly, and then come out and go back in, you could try that and see if it prompts you with anything. I don't know what would happen if she pays via a tip. I don't know whether it'll let me dispatch it or not. Have you done that before? I don't know. I don't think it would let me rerun it anyway, but I don't think that would fix our problem. Oh, sorry that you're having issues with it. Yeah, give that a go, and hopefully something will happen when you come back in. Oh yeah, we don't want to get in trouble, do we? We both get kicked off. That wouldn't be worth it, would it? Anyway, they're yours. They're not going anywhere else, so we'll work it out one way or another, I'm sure. So we've got some more cloisonné enamel. I have to say that so carefully. These ones are studs, and they've been fully cleaned, and I've put new gold tone backs on them, nice big butterflies, because it had non-original ones on there anyway. And they are beautiful big size. And I think we're starting them at 4. Oh, I keep crunching my elbow on the edge of the desk. Yes, we're starting these ones at £4. And I think it's time for another slurp of pina colada. Cheers. I'm making myself look like a lush, but I started my first YouTube live. I had one of these cans of pina colada, and it just sort of feels like it's become a tradition. It would be rude not to, really, at this point. Okay. It's delicious. I don't know if I won't advertise the brand, but when you open it, it sort of goes psh, and it makes it really creamy and yummy. It's very nice. So this one actually came in as a broken piece from somebody who is watching, so thank you. I think it's modern to look vintage, and it was missing its clasp, so I've put a clasp off of something else that was broken onto there. It's not sterling, but it has the look, and it's got this very cute little bunch of grapes that hangs on the end there. It's very pretty. I think it's probably a black enamel that's in there. Whoops, sorry, not the tripod again. And it is. It's just over 7.5 inches, depending on where you put the clasp. But the person that sent this in has the smallest wrist I've ever made a bracelet for, so you could go smaller with it, I'm sure, as well. Oh, from Pia. Oh. It's not silver, though. I thought Pia only did silver. Or is it Pia? I've never known how you say that. It's very pretty anyway. Last tries to shout if you don't want me to sell it, because it's going to go. It is a £3 start price. A very pretty one. So what are we having an evening of? We've sold quite a few necklaces, haven't we? A few pairs of earrings. Only one ring. We're not having a ring evening. Have I got? I've still got the star of the show to do yet. We haven't done the rubies, have we? No takers. You can have that back if you like. Let me know. Okay. Shall we do the rubies? This is just stunning. So we have 35 rubies set in sterling silver. They're parve set, I think that's called, with those little dots in between them. I wish I could show it to you close up. It goes out of focus when I show it to you close up, but there are pictures in the listing. It's a sterling silver band. I think it has got, yeah, it's got a 925 on it here. I will show that the top there is slightly angled, and I did do a little bit of reshaping on the band, but I didn't want to pull that too far over in case I did any damage to the top of the shank there. But what it does mean is that when it sits on your finger, it is perfect at the top of your knuckle. It's slightly too big for me, or I definitely would have kept this one. It's absolutely stunning. Look at it sparkling. I've given it a really lovely clean and it's good to go. It is a size S or a 9. Let's just pop it the other way up as well in case that changes it. No, S or 9. Isn't she a stunner? It's been tested on the Presidium, tests as rubies, 35 of them. And we're starting this one at the bargain price of £15. And Nick's in on this one. Isn't it gorgeous? So this one definitely would be staying on my finger. I bought it on a very hot day and it did fit me until it cooled down in the evening, and then I could see it was sadly too big. Really, really stunning. It's hard to see the colour of the stones in this light, but they're just beautiful. Congratulations, Nick. Oh, I think that's a bargain. You've got that one at a good price, I think. I'm really pleased that's going to a good home. Enjoy it. Oh, a lovely box of things coming your way. Some very spooky music coming from the next room. My husband must be watching something. He's quite deaf, my husband, even with his hearing aids in. He never knows whether his hearing aids are up and the television's down or which way around it is. It's very loud. So look at these ones. That is exciting, Nick. It's gorgeous. Enjoy it, won't you? So this is red jasper. It's the colour of terracotta. It's really heavy. It's just gorgeous. Listen to the noise it makes. So satisfying. And it has pyrites in it. I've never seen that before in jasper, but there are little areas of pyrites and some of the patterning on them. It's just stunning. So this came into me all slack. Its elastic had gone and it's been restrung on fresh elastic. It's got this beautiful starburst on this one. I don't know if you can see that. Very hard to see. So it's on stretch elastic, brand new elastic. And it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And we're starting that one at £20. It'd be nice in all seasons. Go with autumn outfits, wouldn't it? It'd be lovely with a maxi dress or something in the summer too. And I've restrung it for you. No takers on the jasper. How about this stunner? So this is sterling silver. It's oxidized so that you've got the dark background and you can see all the detail in the flowers there. It's a cuff. It's got a beautiful 95 there and it's a really solid. It's a nice solid piece of silver. I did weigh it and I can't remember what it was, but it's in the pictures on the listing. And I couldn't find anything quite like this when I was researching it, but anything similar was very high priced. So I think that I've priced it quite low for the auction. You could change the size of it just by squeezing it. But just to tell you what the opening is at the moment, 2.5 centimetres or an inch, but I think that's just where I've closed it slightly to try it on for the photos. Really pretty. And that one we are starting at 38. This is, I think, our highest priced item in the auction, but it is absolutely stunning. It's a really lovely piece of solid sterling silver. Oh, I missed a ha-ha over on YouTube. Sorry, Jack. I don't know what that was for. Me being silly, probably, about something. No takers on the beautiful cuff. That's fine. I'll very happily keep that. Oh, look, I've put my ring in the middle there. That one's not in the auction. Let's put that one up there. I haven't done these ones yet. Okay, thank you. We'll work it out, I'm sure. Oh, got to stop crunching my elbow on the table. So my next sale will be 2 weeks today, same time. It's already in there. I haven't put the listings in yet, but it's already there, so you can bookmark it ready to hop along next time. So these are sterling silver. They're artisan made, and they've got these slate drops. And I did look them up, and they were from the slate was from somewhere, somewhere that's known for its slate, but I can't remember off the top of my head where it was now. And just looking at the marks. It's a full set of assay marks. I think it says PC 95 and the lion's head. They're really beautiful. The drop on them is about 5.5 centimetres, just under. Very, very unusual. And we're starting those at just £15. Hard to see in this light in my hair. That's how long they are. And all of my earrings, if they're not on new hooks, will be sterilised before posting. Okay, I think we've nearly run everything. Let me see what's left on the list. This is a very unusual one. This brutalist style vintage gold tone ring, and it's square. Look at that. Very, very unusual. It's obviously got some age to it. It has discoloured slightly around the band. You can see it's going down to more silver colour under the gold, but it's definitely got some more wearability in it. And I'm starting it low because of that, at just £3. And when I lens searched it, I only found ones that were made of solid gold that was anything similar. I've never had a squared ring. It goes quite nicely with the one I'm wearing. I've never seen a squared ring like that before. '60s, '70s, do we think? It's got that brutalist look about it, hasn't it? No takers on that one. Okay, I think that we've gone through everything once. Let me just check through the list. So have a look through the list and see if there's anything that you would like me to rerun. There were quite a few things that had notifications on that didn't go, so I don't know if anybody's missed those that wanted them. I'll do a quick whiz through and show you quickly for those who've joined us since the start what's on there. Prices start at £1 and there's quite a mix of things. I think we have run everything now. Yes. So we had this mother of pearl shell in sterling pendant on a cord and sterling necklace. This beautiful beaded one with carved shell rather, and a sterling clasp and extension chain. Beautiful coral and freshwater pearls on a sterling clasp. It's a really unusual bar clasp that's shaped like an apple. Let's plug these back up. This beautiful vintage pendant with blue and silver glass inside it. For those of you just joining, I'm just doing a show through what's already run in case there's anything that you would like me to rerun. These beautiful gemstones that just sparkle under the light on a sterling clasp, and they are possibly green amethyst or a lime quartz. They're testing as quartz amethyst citrine on the Presidium. These pretty gold tone vintage hooks that were a fix from Broken Bits. Two sets of 80s bangles, so with the pink and turquoisey ones and the GB colours on the other side. Beautiful silver and carved cameo pendant or brooch. It's a really lovely big sized one. I'm going to move those crosses because we're going to sort those ones out later. The ring that we just looked at, the brutalist one. Nick, I'm just showing the bits that have run and haven't gone. The silver and slate dangly earrings. Then we had the sterling cuff with the flowers, cloisonné enamel clamper, cloisonné studs, and dangles. The red jasper stretch bracelet that's on new elastic. Stunning. A couple of costume bracelets. We had a lapis one and a black enamel one. A really pretty steel ring with a garnet coloured glass in it. Whoops. These two costume rings, they were just £1 start price each. They're just fun, modern ones. Just for fun. And a couple of faux cameos on adjustable gold tone bands. Those were £1 and £2 start price. Marker seat. That one is not. It's actually a costume piece, so it's to look like it's a modern costume to look like a vintage one. So it's just a white metal with, I think, black enamel in there. This one was £1 start price. Just little African seeds. Then we had the sterling silver and mother of pearl shell ring. That's a B one. That was a £5 start price. Gemstone drop earrings. I think they were a couple of pounds and they've been moved on to new silver plated hooks. Plastic blue bangle in the hexagonal shape. Fun little polymer clay brooch that's been fixed. That was just £1. This stunning glass pendant with a flower in it. That was just a £2 start price. And this amazing flapper style long beaded necklace with the drops. Gorgeous. So let me know if you would like me to rerun anything. I'm going to set the Buyer's Appreciation giveaway going now. So this is for everybody who has purchased this evening. And I think it's over 18s UK only. It doesn't let me change that for the Buyer's Appreciation. So they're these sterling silver and cubic zirconia studs. So if you have made a purchase, do enter the giveaway. Really pretty. Okay. Is there anything that anybody would like to see again or have rerun again? Do let me know. Just going back through the list one more time. No, pretty sure we have run everything. It's funky earrings. Bit of a jumble on the table, but hopefully you can see. Okay. We've only got 2 entries in the giveaway, so if you have made a purchase and you're in the UK, please do give that an enter. Have another little sip of my drink. I need some water now. Oh, my battery's low. I realised at the last moment I didn't have my battery pack, but I think we'll just about do it. So if you don't know me, if you're new here, I'm Kat. My business is called Sustainer Beads, and I also run my YouTube channel Jewellery Rescue, where I do unboxings, thrift hauls, and show all of my upcycles and my restorations. You can find me on social media as well. I'm Sustainer Beads UK over on Instagram and Sustainer Beads on Facebook too. So do connect wherever you like to get your content. I think we will. Should we end the giveaway? Does that mean I've got 2 minutes left? Let's check in I haven't missed anything in the comments. Thank you for joining me this evening. It's been a bit of a nice light relief in between play parks, and our road's been closed for a week because they're resurfacing it, so it's been a little bit like lockdown, but I managed to escape this morning to the car boot sale and then ended up spending the rest of the day at the play park. So I'm hoping that tomorrow I can sneak out again as well. Now I think I've got everything. Oh, Nick, you've got some stuff to send me. Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. Drop me a message, or I'll drop you a message and we'll work that out. Thank you. Hi, Sam. I'm just wrapping up now. I think we will do the giveaway now. There's only 2 entries, so do it now if you haven't already. Oh. It's not giving me the option to... Yes, it is. Okay. Good luck, guys. And the winner is Nick. Congratulations. Woohoo! You've won the lovely stud earrings. I shall get those out to you. You're on a lucky streak. That's cool. You've got the biggest parcel, so I'm very happy for you. Lots of lovely things going out. Thank you all so much for your purchases. It's been lovely hosting for you. Don't forget to bookmark the next show 2 weeks today. It's on my page, so just go in and bookmark it, and then you'll get a reminder to come in and look again. I do always try and get my listings up ahead, so if you can't make it along, you can put a pre-bid in and have a little nose and see what's going in there. So have a good couple of weeks, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.